Welcome back, people. My name is Oscar, your Chicken Man, and today we start next little bigger project at this location. We are absolutely middle of nowhere, very far away from our main base. And why we are here? Well, I was trying to search a location where we have all resource localized and close by for our next project, which will be energy cells. We are producing energy cells a little bit at the base, but definitely not for needs for our whole factory and whole world. And this is our last component, what we need, like last main component, what we're missing from technically doing all of these bots, except these bigger ones. But maintenance drone has been our goal for a long time, so we can actually start building those multi-block buildings and modular buildings. And now we have thermal sheets, advanced machinery parts, and hover engines at the one factory going in the train. We complete circuit board factory last time, and now energy cell, which we will use on all these bigger robots, many of these smaller ones. So we need them. We need them a lot. And for that we need both of these ignium ores. We need this mineral rock. We need this xenoferrite, technum, and then we need also oil. Oil is right there on the ground, so that's very simple. But let's start with these ignium ores, because ignium ore we need for alumic. Yeah, we need ignium powder from ignium ore, and then we just combine it with alumite gas and water. But water we have very close by here, and oil is there, so should be fairly simple. But yeah, let's go hop in ignium ore and start collecting that one. And some of you may have noticed that on my hotbar I have new belts. We have conveyor tree and slopes as well. So within the episodes we have moved into new era, and that means that we can now carry 640 items per minute. And on last episode I was wondering, like, so often we have number 7, like 7 machines covering all this, and yet again 7 miners can fill one tier 4 belt, which is super funny and convenient. So now we can get much more stuff out from here. Like so. I have no idea what the heck is this ore, but this requires like level 2 mining force, and apparently I don't have it, so I can't even mine it. I have no idea why, but I'm kind of deep, so it might be that this is top of lava cave or something, and we can't go through there. And now, since I have my jetpack, we don't need ladders anymore. Although we need power anyway, so I need to dig down. I hope it was this column where I had my guidance pillar. But yeah, this goes super deep, like 38 or something, and the other one is like 108, so it's very quick and easy. I also have my tier 3 elevator as well, which requires completely new item, but that's this hydraulic piston. But it was super easy to make, start producing like kind of manually. I have one storage for steel beams, and then I just stole that purple liquid. Amazing. Purple liquid from my oil production, and then just combine those and another storage for those pistons. So now those are being produced slowly and surely on their own. Okay, now that's done. And then very convenient, we have our power line right there. So no needed super long power lines anymore. Okay, and this is somewhere here. 103. So let's go down there. And now we have 2 lines and only one direction to go. All the way from here onto our site. I probably leave them under this rail. Under this train track, somewhere here. And then we process that one there. Because there's also situation and future improvements what we could do. There's geothermal vents, and we can get power from these. But to be able to do that, we need ignium powder mixed with water. And then somehow I need to transport the liquid into lava cave to feed these. Like this ignium enriched water, which we can burn in geothermal boiler. But I have no idea how I can get my water down there, because obviously there is not water in lava caves, so I must produce the water on the ground and again get it down somehow. As far as I know, those elevators are not moving liquids. Items per minute, yes, it's not liquid. So I have no idea how it works. But let's have a quick poop. And here we are. Now we have a nice, beautiful highway to our base or our factory location. And then while I was making this highway, I realized that, hey, bloody hell, I can have this mineral rock and xenoferrite very nicely on this highway, since it's 4 wide. And when we are turning to right, I just move these lines on right side, so we have left side 2 lines free. And then we just take our mineral rock and xenoferrite on this one as well. Although for xenoferrite we probably need 2 lines, but it's fine, we can just put them top of each other's and keep this nice and tidy. But our rock is down there. Oh my god, it's so deep. It's down there, so... Oh! I have now those like veins, which are absolutely freaking huge when you see them. They're on the map, this hexagon, octagon, hexagon. And apparently with next science we can turn these as unlimited resource for those ores. They will never deploy. So I'm saving these until we get there, and I use these regulars which will run out over time. But let's get our mineral rock and xenoferrite on our highway, and then I meet you then. And I run out of foundations, and even my jetpack is now, like, speed is upgraded and everything. Mainly I built this track just and only so I can get close to my base. There's like a little side track right there, so I can just drive there with my train, because this train is so much faster. Max forward. And the only thing what I need to do is just turn one time right on this path, and then I get on this side track. And this train is getting into this factory, collecting ignium, but I get past this section before, so I don't worry about it. Like, I've never crashed with train, and I would like to see kind of what it looks like, what happens if you crash with trains. But yeah, this is the reason. It's like very straightforward. I was thinking and considering to make like some kind of two-way main road or main line around this area and make it beautiful and square and everything. But building exact square things in this game with trains is kind of painful. And we are here already. So I can just hop off and base, and that train will stay there whenever that stops. Eventually. But yeah, let me restock things and we can continue. Now we have 4 belts coming to working site, 2 belts from ignium, 1 belt from mineral rock, and 1 belt from xenoferrite, because we need only xenoferrite plates for this project and nothing else. And here we will have our crushers for ignium. So now my question is, you have power, awesome. 100, wow. Wow. We are never able to carry all this powder, what we are making. 620. 240, 360, 480, 600. All. That's 1 belt, and then we have another belt. Input, 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 input. Out, 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 out. And just sake of things that we can... Actually, we can't. Yeah, this looks best as we can. Like so. So it's 5 machines. Oh, that's not. Oh, alright, obviously. When you give power for your system, it also turn on your miners as they should. So smart boy over here shouldn't be surprised that we have actually something to work with. Like so. And then we have this one belt for stone. This we will turn to gravel, and we smelt that gravel to glass. Maybe just make it smaller. Just highly cozy thing. So like that. This goes in, get processed, and then, well, same time why I even delete this, because now we have space for our class. Yeah, this gives 60 per machine gravel, and then we smelt it. And you of course don't show me, right? Intake, output. Input. So we need to test it out. Okay, crush things for me, and you show me how much you're smelting. $18. 90 to 18. Wow. So whatever we are doing, that amount of gravel will be our limiting factor. We will fill easily this one belt. Okie dokie, let's clear some space. I wish we would have like some chainsaw or something, so we could delete and chop these trees and vegetation much faster. Much faster than we are able to. Okay, so 60 per machine, yes. So 120, 240, 300, 360, 420. 480, 540, 60, or 600. Then we have our gravel, not glass yet. Gravel. Then we just continue our assembly line. Do you prefer building like straight lines like I am? Straight production lines? Or are you building some kind of little snake going around platform, taking less space? Which way you prefer building? Because at least I prefer like using more space. Because obviously we have a space. So why I wouldn't use it? And then we put our smelter over here. That's 90, 180. $270. $360. $450. $540. And the rest. I mean, maybe I could say like I prefer like this diagram. Could call it. Could we call this diagram model? Like all on plans and paper, they always be like this machine to another, and then another machine, rather than placed however your environment is allowing you to do. Now we are just making or doing it however we want. Okay, now we have glass. One component from 4 is done. Let me take a look how long this clip is, and then let's decide what we do next. And it seems we have a little more time, and I promised myself that before we start doing this energy cell factory that I'm not making all flat this time, because I've been using all flat like everywhere. So let's build something different. At least try. Here we have a little hilltop, and the xenophorite plate is fairly simple. We just crush it and then we smelt it. Yes. And here we have a little space. I hope we have enough space to rush everything what we want and complete everything what we want. Let's take a little bit of extra space. Or not. Like, I don't want this to be like super far into space or in the air or anything. Some place to decor and add pillars and columns and stuff. So let's take my crusher. We can crush it from both sides. So let's put it there. Yes. So now we have 306, no, more, much more. That takes 80. And we had 600 and... where the hell is 640. So that's 320 per side. Which means 4 machines per side. No. Not this way. And then we take with 2 or second. second line input. Like so. Although, no problem is how I can get access to that belt. There we go. And then our outputs will be from here. Then we can combine those together. Alright, I need to add my outputs. Oops. This is super nice, like build of these outputs, inputs, loaders. Super satisfying to see this one. Smelter. We'll put you over here, right away next door. Tell me how much you smelt. Okay, you are making 45 from 1. So that's 90. So roughly 2 of these will, actually almost 3. But 2 of these will, well, let's say 7. Again, 7, as we have seen multiple times. We have space for 4 in here. Then we steal a little bit space from here, just because it's over leaf. We need 3 more. Like so. Ooh, we need to make a little loop around here, so this goes nicely. Like so. It still doesn't work. Now my output is coming in here and things is awful. No worries, I'm resourceful. Your output will be here. And then your output will be here, and then we just combine them. Like so. But then we need to get our 7 another smelters for the other line. This is exactly the reason why I don't build other than flat platforms. This is nightmare. And then of course we need to provide power for these platforms, obviously. Okay, and then let's come this way. And now, since this takes so much time, or space actually, let's try something what I have never done. We might need one extra space for this. So this way, then we turn, then we go down, then we go one forward, then we turn, we go down, then we go down again, and we are there. Amazing! And I bet that this looks very cool when those ores are just rotating around this place. This platform is still too small. Have you there, you there, you there. Three, 4, 5. Did terraforming never hurt anybody? Oh, missing foundation. 1. Okay, now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This will look at least interesting. If nothing else, this looks interesting. Let's see how this works if we do it this way. And all of these are wrong. Okay, and before we start hassling with ore, let's see, we get from here, then return, then return, then return, turn. Okay, it works, at least seems. And now our outputs. There's free builds. Ooh, this was exactly what I was worried about. But if we just take this like this. Now it's connected. Then we can put our output, 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 and output. Then we just follow our path. And our output. And then you go there, things goes in, and plates are coming out. I mean, I hope it just look absolutely horrible. And then, oh, that's perfect. Or, I mean, kind of, sort of. Let me take this coming from here. And I actually remember to make these tier 3 balancers. Like so. And we have our plates. We have our plates. And at least it's not flat. It's top of the hill. There we have one plant, and now we have xenoferra plates and glass from 2 out of 4. This alumic acid, it's simple. We need just literally oil and water, and then that powder from that left side. And then our electronic components, they are waiting there to be mined. We can bring it here. And then our oil is right there. And just bring it here on the shoreline where we can process it. That sounds awesome. I think this is perfect moment to continue our game on next episode. Hopefully you enjoy this. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you on next one. Bye bye.